Welcome to Event Radio, covering local drag racing, stock car racing, motorcycles, go-karts. If it's got wheels and you can race it, you'll hear about it here. Event Radio is motorsports radio on steroids. Now, let's join your hosts, Spivvy Williams and Terrible T Guy.
All right, guys, welcome to the next edition of Event Radio. This is going to be a very special show that's only going to air for like a day and a half. We're going to give you a little preview of what's going on at Corvette Homecoming. We want you to make sure and come to this event and check out everything here. So we're going to talk to some of the people, and we're going to talk to some of the vendors so you can know what you're going to see when you come through the door. I've got my number one buddy with me, Miss Jean Sechrist. Emmett has turned her loose with me, and boy, it shows how much of a brave man he is. But he's turned her loose with me to sort of bring this little show to you because Miss Jean handles all the publicity for Corvette Homecoming. My dear, how in the world are you?
Doing good. We've got an exciting day here today. We've got all our vendors that are setting up today, as well as the cars are coming in, and boy, is it going to be a great show.
Hey, I'm telling you what, this is a show, guys. It's a once-a-year deal. You only have a couple of days to come over here and check this out. You're going to see everything from celebrities. You're going to see cars that you've forgotten existed. You're going to see the beauty part of this show, guys, over any of the Corvette events, whether it be any of the events that go on at the museum, you see all your cars here. You see 60 models, 67 models. You see where most of the other events are dedicated to one deal. They're either a Z06 meeting or bash or something. And this show, you get to see them all. And I think that's so cool. That's great.
It really is, and the neat thing about it is this is the year of change for us, because not only are we the Corvette Homecoming this year, but we've added Chevys into it. So we're now the Corvette Homecoming and Chevy Invitational. So you'll see a lot of just absolutely awesome Chevys out here.
Listen, there is a friend that I saw going through the building, and it is a Camaro, and I've had a chance to talk to this gentleman. This is absolutely the most beautiful late model Camaro you have ever laid your little eyes on, my people. Come in here and check this thing out. A Corvette just getting ready to come through here. That is exactly, Gene, the first Corvette. It's a 63 convertible. That is the first Corvette that I ever owned, one of those. And it's same color, same everything. So this show is really, really cool. It's deja vu for me. I get to see stuff and boy, it just, you revisit everything at this show. I think it's great.
It really is, and we need to tell people where they can find it. We're at the Sloan Convention Center in Bowling Green, Kentucky. The event's going to be going on the 14th, 15th, and 16th of July, which today
that's today.
Is
Today's the 14th.
And we've got vendors that are selling anything from Corvette T-shirts to any type of Corvette memorabilia to Pampered Chef to handcrafted jewelry.
Really? Cool.
Pain relieving rubs, you name it.
Really? Can you get that? Wow. No kidding.
So
there's hope for me left, huh?
Yeah, and handmade quilts out there. So whether you're a guy or a gal, whether you like cars or not, you're going to find something here that'll make you happy.
Well, I tell you what, this is going to be one great show. Joe Pruitt knows how to do an event. This ain't his first rodeo.
Not at all.
And trust me, he is a great guy. He does it where it is spectator friendly, where you guys are the boss, not so much. So many events, they grab you, and I have a problem with that. Well, you can't go here, and you can't go here, and you can't this, and you can't this. And Joe's events are, come on in. We welcome you. We're so glad you came. And, buddy, that makes it nice.
And the neat thing about it is, even if you don't have a car, you can come in and you just have one day that you can come to the event. There's a $10 fee to come in for just a one-day admission. So if you live
Cost you more than that to go to McDonald's.
Exactly. So if you live out in the community or you live somewhere that's a good day's drive in, come on. You're welcome to come and share in the festivities here. We've got great things going on. Not only can you see the cars, but we've got some great food vendors like the Steamer, which is brand new.
Oh,
to
yeah,
our
all the
community.
good seafood.
They're going to have their food truck here.
Ooh, wow.
All 3 days. So
Well,
if
I'll
you
come
haven't
over.
been able to get into the Steamer Seafood, come out and eat from their food truck.
Boy, I tell you what, that works for me.
That's it. And we've got a cruise in tonight at 643 in Mariah's there in the Hot Rods Alley between the restaurants and the Hot Rod Stadium there. So that's going to be lots of fun where there's going to be entertainment, of course, food and lots of cars.
Yeah.
Friday night, we've got a free concert here with Johnny Michael.
Cool.
He and his band will be here, and that should be tons of fun. So lots of stuff going on for the 3 days.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is a happening, and I just got to see one of the celebrities walk by, that Miss Lori Mitchell that you used to recognize on TV. She's here, and I think, wasn't she Miss USA or something? Well, she's a pretty girl.
She competed in Miss USA, and she used to be on WBKO here in Bowling Green, and then she was on Channel 2 out of Nashville for a number of years.
There you go. There
a
you
lot
go.
of people will know her from being a news reporter for
Well, and
several
guys, you can
years.
come over here and actually meet her and say hi, and you know, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on here.
Then
and
we're going to have Barb Deeb here for
yeah,
Friday
Barb's my
and
buddy.
Saturday.
Yeah, she's my buddy. Boy, we've had fun.
And
She-
Barb just won a huge broadcasting
I know.
award.
I really hate to have her on here. Boy, she makes me sound like a village idiot, you know. But
But
she's
she's
really
so sweet.
But she is, and she's nice to me, and I appreciate that so much. You know, I tell you what, this is one of the events that we do on Event Radio that I look forward to. We do a lot of them. We do one every week from somewhere, but this one is just one of my favorites. I can't help it. And it's because there's such a good blend of stuff. You know, you can tell this is a good one. Mike Manship's 409 Chevy is sitting right in here, and buddy, that car commands attention. You've got Kevin
That it
Kirby's
does.
57 Chevy that
Oh,
is an
it's
absolutely
awesome.
It was the hit of the Carl Casper show in Louisville. You paid more than a $10 fee to even go in and see the cars up there, and there's so much more to see in here. It's unreal. I mean, this is happening. This is a place to be.
It really is, and it's just so much fun. As a matter of fact, I even see a lady walking around with her puppy dog here. So
Well, that's cool.
One of the vendors setting up. So and I'm looking at absolutely gorgeous silver vet down here.
Oh, I
so
sort of like that one too. You
that's
know, my
really
problem
good
is, you know, I like them all, Gene.
Yeah, I
you
do
know,
too.
what is there something wrong with me that I like them all?
No, they're all pretty.
I never have a garage that big.
No.
Well, you know, I can dream, I guess.
Well, the nice thing about coming to the show is you can pretend they're yours.
Can you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if I drove Mike Manships, he might get mad.
Probably would.
That's all
Probably
right.
would,
That's
but-
okay.
But, you know, you just can't beat this show.
Well,
gorgeous
and-
cars, gorgeous people running around.
Yeah, well, and yeah, pretty girls and neat stuff to see, and the car owners are really friendly at this
Oh,
show.
they
Most
are.
of the time, it's stand back, but they want to tell you about their cars. They want to talk about them, and they want to let you know everything you want to know about them, and that's so cool. And it starts from the minute you walk in the door. Out in the hallway, there's stuff there to see. You come and plan on spending a little while, because you're not going to be able to see everything here just that quick.
And the thing that I've noticed is this morning, as people have come in to register and as people have started checking in for the show, they've become family.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
everybody go, hey, Joe, how are you doing? I haven't seen you for a year. And, you know, just everybody just seems so happy to be
Of course,
here.
I had to give him a hard time. You know, I
You did.
have to do that.
You did.
He would think I didn't like him if
That's
I didn't
right.
treat him that way.
But Joe Pruitt puts on a great show here, and he's got a lot of great vendors, a lot of great participants.
Well, this is going to be a fun event. We're gonna actually introduce you to a couple of the vendors but we're not going to get in their way. We don't want to. You know, we've got Harley Davidson here. We've got bikes. There's a little bit of everything here, Gene. And if you don't like it, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
There is not a better place or a better way to spend a day than coming over here.
No, there's not, and it's going to take you a while to see everything because there's just so much to see and such neat things to see.
Well, I tell you what, I see some cars coming in here, and boy, they're rocking and rolling, and they sound good. One of them, a road race version of a looks like about an 07, 08 Corvette coming in with a big wing and everything on it. Looks like it came straight off the racetrack, and man, that's my kind of hot rod. I like those.
Most definitely. So, folks, if you're looking for a place to have a good time and see some neat cars and meet some neat people, this is definitely the place to be.
Well, we're going to do all we can to go through here and say hi and see them and talk to them. And I know you're busy, and you've given me more time than you probably wanted to, but I can't help it. I got to sometime I get to see you away from Emmett.
That's right.
See? Emmett, I am so nice to this lady, guys. You can trust me. Her husband can cut me off in a heartbeat because not only that way, but, excuse me, radio way too, because her husband made event radio possible. Without Emmett, this would not be on here. You would not be listening to us. And he is a dear friend, and I cut up and carry on with him, but I have more respect for him probably than most people that I know.
He's a good guy.
Well, he would be, or you wouldn't be with him.
That's right.
See?
And right now he's home working on building my car. So.
Yeah, I know. He's been doing that. Guys, trust me. How many of you's husband builds you a hot rod? Emmett's building Miss Jean a car, and it's gorgeous. I've seen pictures, and I know she's ready to cruise just any time.
I am.
Okay, well, shoot, next year maybe you can have it in here, you think?
Well, you never know.
I think you should.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be driving it by the end of the year.
You will be. He is a perfectionist, though. So
that's for sure.
I know. What's really funny, and listeners, you may not be into this, but I got to tell you just one thing about her husband. He makes me learn this stuff on my own.
That's right.
He'll do it for me, but he gives me just enough information to get me in trouble. And what he wants me to learn eventually takes about 2 or 3 minutes, and I'll do it over 2 or 3 days, and he'll let me make all those mistakes. And then he'll say, "Yeah, but he'll say, look, I showed you how, and I learn, and really I appreciate that, because then he teaches me and I know how to do it." So
that's right.
Good guy, great guy.
That he is.
Miss Jean, we're going to introduce a vendor or two out of here, and then we're going to get out of here, and we're going to knock this show out and get it on there where people know what to expect when they come into Corvette Homecoming. It is the best Corvette event, guys, that this city puts out. If you miss it, shame on you, because this is the one that got it all started.
That's right.
This is the original Corvette Homecoming show. There will be an auction. You can buy a Corvette here. You can do everything Corvette-wise that you want to do,
And that auction will be on Saturday, I believe.
Yeah.
And I think the last count I heard is there's like 70 cars.
Yeah. And these boys that do it are sure enough pros. It's the Russell. What is it? Oh gosh, I know him well. Yeah. Mills.
Mills.
They're big boy auctioneers, and they are fabulous. And guys, trust me. If you want to sell a car, you might ought to call them, because these boys are the best in the game, and they will make it bring every dollar that it's worth.
And it does not have to be a Corvette.
Oh, no, I understand. But it's a place to come buy a hot rod, bring your checkbook, come on down, have a good time. The food will be good. The restrooms, are clean because they're in the convention center, and it's air-conditioned. You can come around. Where else do you get to go to a cool car show in the air conditioner these days?
Not to mention they're predicting rain, and so it's a good place to be dry.
Yeah, well, we're going to have fun even if we drip dry,
right.
Whatever.
That's right.
Guys, we appreciate you listening. You're on Event Radio. I get to cut this pretty lady loose, and I hate to do that because she's my buddy. But we appreciate you listening to us. We hope you come to Corvette Homecoming. We want you to have a big time. We want you to enjoy this event. It is the premier Corvette event that goes on in Bowling Green. Do not miss this one. Miss Jean, let's ride.
And Spiffy, thank you.
Hey, no problem. Guys, you're on Event Radio. We'll be right back.
Quick Fuel Technology, the innovators in fuel systems, introduces the latest in high-temperature coating technology for select street and performance carburetors. QFT's new Black Diamond series features a unique satin black Teflon coating that provides award-winning good looks and lasting durability. The Black Diamond series is impact-resistant, repels all underhood chemicals, and reduces fuel temperature by 6% for improved performance. The Black Diamond series by Quick Fuel, the ultimate in form and function.
All right, guys, we are back from the beginnings of the Corvette Homecoming show. And gosh, I tell you what, the old fat guy is a lucky camper today because I'm riding through here and I find the most beautiful lady in the building.
Oh, you're
and
just flattering me.
Oh, I am. Aren't I such a nice
Thank
guy?
you.
No, I'm serious. She's a beautiful girl. You will recognize her voice. And if it were TV, you would sure recognize her picture. Beautiful young lady, been on TV. Miss Lori, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me. I think I'm actually the lucky one sitting in
Oh,
a golf cart
no.
next to you.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, you're going to build my ego so big. I barely got my head in this building to start with, and you're going to get it where I can't get out.
All right, well, that's fine with me.
You know, Miss Lori Mitchell, God, you ran away from us and started doing TV somewhere else.
I left you, but I didn't go too far. I just went down I-65 to Nashville, where I worked at the ABC affiliate there for about 10 years. Had a lot of fun, covered a lot of great stories, covered some huge national stories, and then decided, it's time to do something different.
Well, I tell you what, the only thing you can't do is not look pretty.
Oh,
you gotta look that all the time, and your husband will probably kill me or something. But that's okay.
No.
Well, if he's jealous, he's just going to have to be jealous because the old fat guy just says what he thinks. What are you doing here, hon?
So I'm here just to come and help with the Corvette homecoming. Joe called me and said, will you come help do some public relations, some social media stuff? So I'm excited to be here, and we're going to actually go around the next 2 days and talk to the car owners, the vendors. Every car here has a story, and we're going to be talking to people and finding out what those stories are.
Well, I tell you what, you're doing a little bit of what we're doing. Gosh, but you're doing it and looking so much better. I can't imagine them not wanting to talk to you.
Well, I hope they will want to talk to me.
Hey, I'm telling you what, they're brain dead if they don't.
It's kind of my job this weekend.
Hey,
so
that's
I got to
all right.
make it work.
Hey, can you imagine guys not another reason to come to this event and have a good time? This pretty girl is going to come up and talk to you. You spend your whole life chasing after them, and she's going to come and talk to you. How about that?
I'm going to be right here. It sounds like a good deal.
It's a bargain. I don't know what it costs to get in here, but whatever it is, it's cheap. I want to pay again. Just don't get to do it. So, do you do a lot of this kind of stuff, gal? Or?
This is really a new thing for me. I've been tied down with news for 13 years. I have loved so much about it, but now I'm kind of freelancing and I'm exploring and doing different projects, and this is something exciting to me because it's basically in my hometown. I grew up in Scottsville. I went to Western Kentucky, worked at WBKO for many years. Obviously, then I would attend the homecoming, so it's good to be back home. And all these beautiful cars.
Yeah, there you go. See, and I always thought the only cool thing that came from Scottsville was Dollar General. Daggone. See, boy, I tell you what, I've led a sheltered life. Daggone. You were Miss USA, is that right?
I was Miss Kentucky
Miss Kentucky.
USA way back in the day. Actually, it was 2003, and I was in Miss USA in 2003 in San Antonio, and that was a lot of fun. But
did you ride the boats?
A long time ago.
Did you ride the boats?
I didn't.
You didn't?
No,
you were in San Antonio and you didn't ride the boats on Riverwalk?
Ride the boats. We were on the Riverwalk filming the opening for the pageant.
Oh, boy.
We stood on that Riverwalk for 16 hours to get 6 minutes. Can you believe that?
Well, I became good friends with a fellow by the name of Hal Needham. I don't know if you know who he is, but he made the movie Smoking the Bandit.
Okay.
And he actually had Burt Reynolds call me, believe it or not. But he told me how they work. And the stunt guys, they make most of their money not from doing the stunt, but from standing around waiting on the. The average stunt guy gets $250 an hour, and they'll sometimes stay for 3 months, 4 months to do one gag. You know what I mean? And there's 20 of them.
It's a game of hurry up and wait.
It is. And I believe my buddy John Carpenter got to do it faster than that because he keeps his in budget. I don't know. Boy, I tell you what, this is a pleasure to be able to talk to you. Number one, I thought everything over here was going to be all cars. I didn't know I was going to get to see such a pretty girl and have her on the show. But it's a pleasure, really.
Thank you.
All
You're
kidding
sweet.
aside, you were on our show back a long, long time ago. And trust me, guys, this lady is like fine wine. She's better with age.
I don't know about that.
Well, no, that's been like 10, 12 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a long
and
time.
really, honest to goodness, you really are. You're a beautiful gal. And your husband's a lucky guy. I don't know who he is, but I admire him. He's a lucky man. So I hope you have fun here today.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh, listen! I'm telling you what. There's a lot of fun stuff here. We're gonna go. We're gonna go out and let her go. As bad as I hate to, see, because this is really improving my image to sit here with this pretty girl hanging out. But Miss Lori, I enjoy everything you've ever done on television. I miss you being on TV here. They got some ugly guy on there now, but we won't even talk about that. But I really, really enjoyed the time that you were there, and sort of made BKO worth watching.
It was a lot of fun. Great people there. I still keep in touch with many of them. So, yeah, I loved my days here in Bowling Green working on TV. And
You know, Chris Allen does a radio show now, I guess.
I heard that.
It's
yeah.
pretty good. I really like it. It's. I wouldn't tell him I liked it, but I do like it. You know.
I'll have to check it out while I'm in
it's
town.
pretty cool. And it's a lot of history, a lot of musical history that he does, and he knows that stuff. You know, he's a smart guy.
Yeah,
you know,
he's wonderful.
every once in a while he knows when it's going to rain too.
Well, that's kind of important.
Oh yeah, when you're a weather guy, I guess
and
that's
we're
important.
hoping it doesn't rain today.
Oh, it's not going to rain.
tomorrow.
Hey, trust me, it's liquid sunshine, guys, here in Bowling Green. It really never rains in Bowling Green, and it doesn't rain in here where we are with this pretty gal inside the convention center. But we're at the Corvette Homecoming. We're doing this little pre-show to let you know what to expect and get you here where you don't miss a thing. Hey,
Everybody needs to come out and check these beautiful cars out. I mean, these drivers have come in from all over the country, and I'm watching them right now. They are just down there shining the cars, the wheels, the tires. Everything looks absolutely perfect.
they're all trying to impress you, girl.
I don't think that's it.
That's what it is.
They're going to be judged this
Yeah,
weekend. So it's really important for them. These are enthusiasts who devoted many, many hours to their cars.
Oh, I agree. Well, this guys is always a fun event. There are a lot of things that are going to go on at this event, including an auction, I believe, where you get a chance to buy one of these things. And of course, there's not enough Coke bottles in the world to make me where I can, but I think it's really cool. Miss Lori, thank you for being such a
thanks
sweetheart.
for having me.
Oh, listen, hey, it's my pleasure. But thank you for everything you've ever done for all the people. You've entertained them by the thousands, and I know they miss you just like we miss you. But you're always welcome on Event Radio, and it is our pleasure to have you.
Thank you very much, and enjoy the weekend.
Oh, having a ball, boy. Too much fun for a fat guy. Fun police are probably going to get me. Guys, we're having a blast, guys. We're at the Corvette Homecoming. We're just getting it started. So you listen to this show, you come over here, you're going to have a couple of days to get here, and doggone, there's a lot of fun stuff. You're on Event Radio. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back from a Corvette Homecoming pre-show, and out of all the Corvettes that have rolled in here, buddy, I find my favorite right off the get-go. I'm a guy that believes a Corvette is a hot rod. This is a hot rod. This is one bad mammer jammer. What is your name, sir?
My name's Kevin Barnett,
Kevin, where are you from, my friend?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Well, we won't hold that against you just because you probably don't know what sweet tea and country ham is. That's all right. You know, you guys in the north, I worry about it. The car has Lambo doors. The car has a killer. It's got the wing. It's got a hot rod motor in it because it hits harder than Joe Louis. It really does. I love the car. How long you guys had this thing?
The guy that owns it has had it for, since 2012.
So you go to a lot of shows, or do you just play with it, or do you race it, or what do you do?
It's mainly a show car.
Mainly a show car. Well, it does its job quite well, my friend, quite well. Guys, just another reason to come to Corvette Homecoming. This thing is a hot rod. Here at this event is so different than the regular Corvette shows you go to. Most of them are one, I don't know, I won't say brand, but one model. Either you're going to a ZR1 show or you're going to a Z06 show or something. This show, you get to see what real Corvettes are from the 60s all the way through this hot rod that we're looking at. And trust me, this thing looks like it's running 200 mile an hour sitting still, and I love it.
It does.
Well, listen, my friend, we were just kidding you about the country ham and sweet tea. We appreciate you coming to this event.
I'm from Kentucky.
Huh?
I'm from Kentucky.
Okay, well, that's all right. You know, we won't hold it against you. Thank you for bringing such a cool hot rod to the Corvette Homecoming. Guys, seeing this car alone will be worth the price of a ticket to get in here. You're on Event Radio. We're having a blast. We will be right back.
On the track or on the street, the number one brand in performance is Holley. Have you heard about the Ultra Street Avengers, Ultra Double Pumpers, Ultra HP, and Ultra Dominator carburetors? They're ultra light, ultra cool, and ultra fast. Holley carbs are the most powerful carbs money can buy with no further modifications. Holley, winning performance for over 100 years.
All right, guys, we are back from Corvette Homecoming, and to give you a little sample of the vendors that are here, we got to stop at the steering wheel, guys. You can't go anywhere without a steering wheel because that's what gets you where you're going and what you get up close and personal to in every kind of hot rod there is. And I've got my buddy with me that knows a bunch about hot rods, Mr. Steve Bodkin. What in the world is happening, my friend?
Not a whole lot. Just hanging out here at the Corvette Homecoming. Trying to help my friend Mike Kirby with his.
Well, Mike Kirby needs help.
Yeah, he needs a lot of help.
He needs a lot of help, and you know, you guys do all the custom steering wheels that you can color key them to the car and do everything, and they're cool looking. They really are.
Yeah,
cool.
And he does a lot of the other than steering wheels. He does a lot of the shifter boots and emergency brake boots and all the trim
color coordinating.
Absolutely.
Then how come? I wonder who dresses him and gets his clothes to match.
I don't know.
Evidently nobody. You know, we're just we're playing. He's our buddy, and we get to cut up.
Good guy.
Well, I tell you what, you got sure enough something cool to look at. Right across from your booth is Mike Manship. She's real fine. My 409, one of the killer 409 Chevys, a 64 Chevrolet. You got a 55 Chevy sitting next to it that's a convertible.
Yeah, real beautiful
cars. Man, how sharp is this? You got a Chevelle, a Camaro, another big Impala. Then you get into the 60 Corvette that if I was going to steal one, that's the one I'd steal out of all of them. Can you get a new steering wheel on that car where we can get it out of here, you think?
Oh, well, we could probably do something with it.
Yeah, I figured you could. Can they buy a steering wheel at this event?
Absolutely, and he can buy them and install them.
Really? So there you go, guys. There's no excuse. You can come down here and you can come in. When you come in the front door, come through the doors into the convention hall, take a right. It will be your first or second booth on the right, maybe somewhere right along here. And you need to stop and see these guys. You need to talk to them. They got really cool stuff. And my buddy Steve knows enough about hot rods to give you the advice you need to do it right and do it right the first time.
He's even going to wrap one for my Pro Street car.
Is he really? Well, the thing about it, my buddy here knows how to do it. They know hot rods. They know what looks good because my buddy Steve has been doing it for years. Thank you for joining us on Event Radio and letting us say a little bit about the vendors that they're going to see when they come to Corvette Homecoming 2016. This is going to be a great one. And, guys, don't you dare miss this event. It's going to be fun. Thanks, Steve-O.
All right, thank you.
See you, bud. Bye-bye. Guys, you're on Event Radio. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
You've been listening to Event Radio, covering local drag racing, stock car racing, motorcycles, go-karts. If it's got wheels and you can race it, you heard about it here. Event Radio is motorsports radio on steroids. Join us next time with your hosts, Spivey Williams and Terrible T Guy.